Good morning. Good morning. So, this is my first video of me coming on here early in the morning before I head to work. I had got some mix up with my clients this morning, so I actually been up since 8 o'clock this morning. I wasn't supposed to be at work until 11, but I had a client supposed to do a meet and greet, but he canceled, so I'm up. And I'm getting ready to leave out in the next 25 minutes. So I came on here to give y'all this word. I was sitting at the table and I got this revelation. God spoke to me, He poured into me, and I'm getting ready to pour into you guys. So, first off, good morning. I want to give thanks to God, who is the head of my life, who woke me up this morning to see another day, to come on here to be an encouragement to you guys and give y'all this word of advice and this word of encouragement. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. I hope that everybody is up praying, seeking the Lord, reading their word, and keeping their eyes on the cross. Um, I just wanted to be short. I'm not gonna be long. I'm not gonna be long because I have to head out and I gotta get on the freeway. So, the word is God has planted seeds in our life. And when God plant those seeds in our lives, we have to continue to water those seeds. Um, I just literally got this revelation literally sitting at the table, like not even 10 minutes ago. Um, I came across this revelation because, since I came back from Florida this year when I met Apostle John Eckhart and I was up under the open heavens, I have allowed some things in my life and I felt like that I compromised it because of my flesh. And I'm here to tell y'all, no matter what situation that you're in, never compromise your relationship with God. If God has planted seeds in your life, continue to water those seeds. Because when you don't water those seeds, you know, things begin to die. That's like right now, if you take a seed and you plant that seed into a plant, as a description is shown on my thumbnail, you have to continue to make sure that I'm sorry, the soil is moist. Make sure it's moist, make sure it's water, make sure it's full of life. Because if you don't water that plant in 3 to 4 days, it begins to look like it's dead. And that's how our lives are. If we don't continue to water our seeds, if we don't continue to stand firm into the word, we begin to die off. We begin to start getting discouraged. We begin to allow certain things into our life. But once those seeds are grounded, they watered, you're strong. The plant is strong. The plant is us. God planted that seed. So we have to continue to water the seed. We have to continue to take care of the seed. We have to do everything that we have to do to make sure that seed is nice and healthy. So I just wanted to tell y'all, like, we have allowed a lot of things in our life to come into our life to dry up our seeds. Yes, yes, we have. It can be a family member, it can be a job, it can be a relationship, it can be a friendship, it can be anything of this temporary life. And I'm just wanting to tell y'all, do not allow it. Do not allow it. Do not allow things to come into your life to distract you. When you give your all to a person, when you give your last, when you change, when you put your all into a company, it's like, is that company pouring back into you? Is that spouse? Is that partner? Is that friendship? And I have come to the conclusion that this generation that we live in right now, amongst the society and the people, this day and age, everyone is for themselves, and it's like you can give your all to a person, you can change for a person, but you got to remember, if you're pouring into that person like you're pouring into that seed, make sure that person is pouring back into you so you can grow, just like you're helping him or her grow. Make sure they're helping you grow, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be looking like a skeleton and they looking all flourish and healthy and nice and happy, and you over here looking dead because you have given your all into that person. You have poured into that person like you're pouring into that seed. So God has placed seeds in our lives. He can place people in your life. He can place situations in your life, and it's to build you up. It's not to tear you down. It's to build you up, because you got to think about it. I got this revelation at the table, and I said, well, if God had put everything on the table for us to just skate through life without any trials, any tribulations, where will we be? How will we be able to function? How will we be able to know right from wrong? How will we be able to know, okay, I took that loss in that lesson, so I know not to do that again? So we have to understand that God, he does not make mistakes. So everything that happens in your life, just know it happened for a reason. Because God can't plant seeds in your life when you're going through what you're going through. He gonna plant them seeds when it's time to plant those seeds. So I just wanted to tell you all today, this morning, on this Monday morning, I got a revelation about seeds, God planting seeds. And I have allowed some seeds to come into my life that are no longer there. I want to go into the new year a happy, jolly, loving, caring person. And I will not allow anybody or anything else to come into my life and distract me from watering those seeds that God has planted in my life. He has not only been planting seeds, but He has allowed me to see things and see situations where it's like, who getting the glory out of it? Is it God or is it man? I want God to get the glory out of everything. I don't want glory from nothing. I definitely don't want man from getting that glory. I want God to get the glory. So I wanted to tell you all today, the seeds that God has planted in us, in our lives, those are blessings. Those are things that God is preparing us for. Because you can't buy a plant that has seeds in the ground, seeds in the bottom of the pot, and you don't water it. If you don't water it, it's going to eventually die. So that's the same thing with us. We have to continue to water our seeds. We have to continue to water our seeds every single day. Hey, Auntie, good morning. God bless you. Love you too. Getting ready to go head to work. So I wanted to get this word before I went to work. So that's exactly what I wanted to tell you all today. When God puts seeds in our life, we have to continue to water them. We cannot neglect them. We cannot go 3-4 days without watering, because guess what? Not a plant dead. That means now we dead. And then, like I said, you want people to be in your life to pour into you, to water you. You don't want to continue to water into people and they're not pouring into you. So they're growing, but you're dead. And it's like, no, we cannot do that. So I got this revelation literally 10 minutes ago, sitting at the table, and I said, Lord, you have allowed the trials and the tribulations into my life and into the world's life, which is people, to build them up, to prepare them for their next, that's their destiny or whatever. And it's like, you can't allow the things that you went through to bitter you, anger you, destroy you, or turn you into a different person, because that was not God's plan. God does not make mistakes at all. And every loss is a lesson. It's telling you what you should not do and what you should do. And the main thing is keeping God first. So if God is a merciful God and He is planting seeds in my life and He is planting seeds in me, guess what? I'm going to continue to water them, and I'm not going to allow no outsiders. I'm not going to allow no one to distract me from watering my seeds. And that's exactly what's wrong with the society today. They have allowed so many distractions to keep them from watering those seeds in their lives. And they wondering why they're spiritually dead. They wonder why they're going through trials and tribulations, because like, you're not pouring into what God gave you. If He gave you a blessing, why you not taking care of it? You got to keep the maintenance on it. You got to water it. You got to make sure it's clean. You got to make sure that that seed is good. The song said, I got a seed in the ground. And when you put that seed in the ground, you got to make sure you're taking care of it. You can't just plant it in the ground and be like, okay, I'm done. No, you have to really, really, really water that seed. You have to take care of it. Do not allow things to distract you from watering your seeds. Because, like the picture is on my thumbnail, that's how I want my seed to grow. I want my seed to flourish. I want my seed to blossom. I want everyone to see this is the seed that God has placed in my life. And I wanted everybody to see, look, this is all God's hand. Not my hand, but his hands. So the word of today is continue to water in those seeds that God has planted in your life. Because when you do not, things begin to die. Things begin to die. And if you want to be a blessing to someone else, you can plant seeds in their life as well. I have been on this earth and I have done nothing but plant seeds in people's lives. I have helped people. I have um mentored people. I have encouraged people. And I don't want no glory. God gets the glory. But can I say that they have done the same thing to me? No. No, I cannot. I got this revelation sitting at the table that God says the seeds that he has planted into your life, continue to water them. Do not neglect them. Whatever happens in your life, just know that it happens for a reason. God is preparing you for greatness. He's setting your destiny up. He's preparing you. He's not allowing things to happen just to say, "Oh, it happened." No. He letting it happen for a reason, to better you, so that you can take that word and go give it to somebody else of what not to do and what to do. That's the God that we serve. God is very strategic, very strategic. He does not allow things to happen that he hasn't already written. Everything in life is already written. It's up to us to decide right or wrong. So if God gives you a seed, water it. If God blesses you, don't take it for granted. Every day we take our life for granted. I watched a movie last night, and the guy said in the movie, he said, do not take your life for granted. He said, don't take your health for granted. Don't take your family for granted. Don't take your finances for granted. And do not take your life for granted. And when I heard that, I said, you know what? He's right. Because every day that we wake up, we take life for granted. Yes, we do. God has blessed us in so many ways with so many seeds, and we don't even water them. We just we just let them sit there. We neglect them. We off doing something else that we ain't got no business doing. We trying to please the next person. We trying to pour into people who don't even deserve to be poured into, especially from us, from our well, from our vessel. They don't even deserve it. But here we are with these big old hearts, and we see the good in everybody when God is telling us no. Leave that person alone. Leave that situation alone. The seeds I put into your life is not for them. It's for you. You continue to water your seed. Don't take what I gave you and give to them. Because at the end of the day, think about it. If a person is in your life and they up and leave, they ghost you, they stop talking to you, they stop texting you, at the end of the day, who gonna still be there with you? God. He gonna still be there with you. He not gonna forsake you. Not like the world. People get tired. God is the same. God is the same God from yesterday, today, tomorrow, and forevermore. So I just wanted to come on here to tell y'all, continue to water the seeds in your life that God has given you. Do not allow things to distract you from keeping your seeds watered. Nothing, nothing in this world should distract you from God. Nothing. We give our all, and we think that at the end of the day, in the outcome, that we're gonna be getting the same as we gave them, and it'd be the opposite. It'd be the opposite. And the only person who's gonna give us The same that we gave the next person is God. I starting to realize that no matter what I'm going through, no matter who has left my life, no matter who I have poured into, God gonna still be right there saying, "I'm here, daughter. I'm right here. I've been waiting." That's what He tells me, and that's what He told me this morning. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still planting seeds in your life, and I want you to continue to water those seeds. So I just wanted to be an encouragement this morning to tell y'all, continue to water the seeds that God has planted in your life. Don't allow nobody to distract you from what God has blessed you with or what God has given you. Because I know that I can't anymore. I'm ready to flourish. I'm ready to blossom. I'm ready to be what God has called me to be, the woman of God, for His kingdom and for His people. So I don't want to be long. I'm already 16 minutes in. I gotta get ready. I'm about to leave off for work in like the next 15 minutes. Y'all stay encouraged. Y'all continue to pray. Y'all continue to keep y'all eyes on God. Continue to water your seeds. Seek God. Read your word and pray. And this is another thing I wanted to say. When God is trying to give you a sign that that person or that situation is not supposed to be in your life because it's distracting you from watering them seeds, leave it alone. Don't compromise it. Don't try to be like, oh, well, this, no, let it go. I don't know why I don't know why God put this on my heart this morning, but let it go because He has better for you. Way better. God, the things that He has for us, man can't please me. Man can't give me nothing that God couldn't give me even better. Because God's ways is not our ways. Okay? So I hope you all have a blessed Monday. Have a blessed week. This whole week, remember to wake up, put on the armor of God. Wake up, anoint yourself, and pray. Ask God to cover you, cover your mind, cover your heart, and cover your body. And most of all, your spirit. Ask God to cover your spirit, to keep you so you can have a clear mind connected to His mind, connected to His heart, and keep you connected to the Holy Spirit so you do not get distracted from what He has planted in your life and to keep you from watering those seeds. So you all have a blessed day. Y'all continue to pray for me as I continue to pray for you. Keep God first in your life and remember that God loves you. I love you. There is nothing that you can do about it. And I will see you all in my next video. And also, I will be posting my project January 3rd on my birthday on my other platforms. The big announcements that I have for my birthday. I will be coming out and I'll be letting the world know. And God gets the glory out of it as well. So you all have a blessed day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.